All right. Again, let me start over. Welcome to Inner Peace Daily, a place where anyone who interested to meditate come join together. And this is the local time for UK and EU. For those who joining, hope you enjoy our time together on this Friday night. And today will be the last day of April. And next week will be beginning of our new month. And also summer is approaching while we still struggling on this cold weather. Hopefully you all are still okay. And right now, today, I have prepared some good story for you all on uh, this Friday special event. So let us begin our meditation first before we go on to our inner peace session today. Are you all ready, everyone? All right. If you are, let's begin our inner peace time, everyone. All right. Today we're gonna go a little bit with the video. We're not gonna do using the what's it called? We're not gonna use we're not gonna use the music. We're gonna use just ambient sound, so that way we can progress much better. Since we are a veteran meditator now, not just a new person. So let's begin our meditation. So let's close our eyes. Relax the mind and body. And adjusting ourselves, sitting in a relaxed and comfortable position without any tension on your body. Scanning your whole body truly. Check and see if there any tension. So you may adjust and resume your inner peace. Let's begin from the top of our head. Relax down to forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Loosen your eyelids. No need to use your eyes as we close them down to disconnect all the distraction. And relax all the muscles in your face. Continue down to your neck and shoulder. Adjusting your back, your body properly. Free from the tension that may arise. Continue down to relax both of your arms, down to the tips of your hands. Making yourself feeling most comfortable. Continue a bit further down to your legs, your knees, and all the way to your feet completely. Making your whole body feeling most comfortable for our meditation. Spending these few moments adjusting yourself, finding the right balance to start your journey to inner peace within yourself. Body and mind are connected. They are what made us human. If our body feeling uncomfortable, it would affect the mind. So adjust yourself properly. When you are done, continue on to adjust the mind. If you have done correctly, adjusting yourself, you would be content and enjoy to be in here, in this position, as long as you like. Now let's continue to adjust the mind. Begin by take a deep breath. Slowly breathing it out. Bring back your awareness inside. Gently and softly. No need to force or pushing the mind to come back to yourself. The mind enjoy its freedom. All we need to do is observe and be patient. Let the mind coming back as we breathe in. But should the mind going out again, don't worry. You can always bring the mind back gently by lightly imagine the sun shine at the place where you rest your mind. Observe the sun peacefully. Should the thought arise, don't worry. Let it be and let it go without following your thoughts. You can be friends with the mind. It is part of yourself and it enjoy its freedom. It's just like a wild horse that loves its freedom and like to run. But when the horse is tried out, have no more strength, it would slow down and gradually come to a still. Likewise to our mind, observe and let the mind enjoy its freedom. Be neutral to all experience. Should there be any thought arise, you can observe and do nothing. Enjoy the silence and be with the present. Or you may calm the mind down by recite the mantra in the mind. And the mantra is Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Continue the mantra in the mind until you feel like you don't need to use the mantra anymore. So let's take our time, enjoy ourselves, being with the present as we observe and maintain the mind within ourselves. Let us continue our journey to inner peace until the appropriate time. Stay still. Maintain the mind in the balance of mindfulness and relaxation. As our mind comes to a standstill, joy and peace, the inner peace would arise. Feel it inside. Expand this feeling to cover your body. The mind that's finding inner peace, it would find its own way to love openly, freely, without any condition. So spread your loving kindness with the people that you love and care for, beginning with yourself, family, and friends, and all the people that you know or care for, wishing them all to be free from suffering they may experience, wishing them all to be happy more and more. Spending last few moments, spread our loving kindness. Take a deep breath. Slowly breathing it out. Maintain yourself, your mind inside your body and continue on. Allow your mind to rest as we finding ourselves in a peace. Let's keep the mind stay still within after our meditation, so we can find ourselves in a peace everywhere we go. And you may open your eyes after the blessing. Sappha Puttha Nupavena, Sappha Dhamma Nupavena, Sappha Sankha Nupavena, Sattha Soti, Bhavantu Te. May you all find yourself happiness and inner peace everywhere you go and whatever you do. Now you may open your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoy your inner peace time with me in this session. So allow me to check your meditation experience. For those of you who are feeling relaxed, could you raise your hand, please? Thank you. Anyone experience like time fly by very fast or feeling like your body disappear at this time? We meditate about 30 minutes, you know. Hope it wasn't too long for you all. Now, last question. Does anyone experience brightness or joy inside? Thank you for sharing. All right. My master used to say this. Let me sharing this. Oh, no. That's a different one. I'm sorry. My master used to taught that when you are finding yourself, the stillness within your mind, or resting your mind inside your body, you will be the mind itself. When it comes to stillness inside, it will gradually be able to maintain stillness and enjoy. But for how long it takes depends on how often you maintain and practice. The more you still your mind within your body, the easier, the better the mind gets familiarized with the center of your body or within yourself. So next time when you close your eyes, it will come quicker. As myself, it took me almost 10 years to realize this fact. There was one time when I experienced something like when I closed my eyes and I just found, well, there's nowhere else for me to go. I just enjoy to be like this. At that time, I don't really know where I focus myself inside my body. But at the very least, I am happy to just let the mind within myself stay there. And that as that happened, I just stay at the same place. But as it is, whenever I close my eye, it's come to be still faster, quicker. The more I practice, and then I was told by one of the senior monks, told me, oh, when I explain my experience, that it's come to the center to focus, to let go and still easy. You know what he said? He said, oh, you already realized how to rest the mind inside your body. And that is all. That's making me realize that's it. This is how you familiarize yourself with the meditation and allow you to go quicker if you are able to find yourself the feeling, the right feeling, and the place where you want to focus and rest your mind within your body. Simply, when you close your eye, when you feel good at anywhere within your body, or at anywhere that you feel comfortable, that's it. And keep repeating that whenever you feel relaxed, sometimes short, sometimes long, depend on your each day, your experience each day. So when you have like that more and more, and eventually you will find yourself experience, and it will be longer. And so today, practice something like this. It is, come on. Okay, yes. So it is something that we should pay attention to. Since tomorrow, I was going to say it today, but maybe I go with tomorrow in more detail. But I'll go with the story introduction first, so you can catch on tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, the end of April. Do you know what that this mean, everyone? If you are the common regular, come to the temple. It means this Sunday, yes, everyone, it is the first Sunday of the temple of the month. So yes, tomorrow night, we're gonna have a good time waking up in the morning, sometime like 2 or 3 in the morning, right, everyone? I don't know if you guys did, but I have to. It's my temple, you know. So it is a special day. But on that evening, we have the MEU session tomorrow. So that's all. At first, the schedule is supposed to be our abbot, Venerable Donapop, gonna be on teaching schedule. But when he realized it's the first Sunday, he don't have time. He have to, you know, be with the staff and the people who come. So that's, I am filling in. So that's tomorrow. I will tell you all the detail. But today, just only introduction, so you can continue. So let's take a look at the story I am presenting to you now. Don't worry, it won't take long, but it gives you some kind of like food for thought. The topic that I would like to present and will be continue discussed tomorrow in detail is called 12 negligence. Well, I'm not sure it's the right word, but it's more like careless or not paying attention, or you become necklace of this thought. And it is also involved with the last word of the Buddha. He said that life is uncertain, all things are impermanent, subject to change. Do not be careless. Strive on living with awareness. So that's, he don't want us to be necklace, and maintain mindfulness, being aware of yourself, your action all the time, so you will not be careless and making yourself mistake. And there are 12 status of mistake or negligence that people like to make. However, what are they? Stay tuned for tomorrow. But in this session that I'm about to story, is have one of the story that the Buddha had taught to one of the lady. Let's see which number. Let's just give me a few moments. All right, here we go. The story goes on this part is that once upon a time, when the Buddha was visit one of the town, when the Buddha at his time, he don't have such technology like us. We can all connect using Zoom on internet everywhere we go, right? But he has travel on foot. So that's each time when he travel, people would come gather, listen to his speech or his Dhamma or wisdom sharing, just like you are listening to me right now. But he has more people coming, like a whole town or whole group, something like that. So when he came one time, he taught this, he went to this town, I forgot the name, but he taught this, that life is uncertain. We do not know when we are gonna die. So that's, we should not be careless. We should always living with mindfulness, getting ourselves ready when the time comes. And these ladies in the picture, she found herself very impressed with the teaching because it's new. Because all she have in her life, she just thinking about make a living. And her family was born very poor. She is, you know, at the time, in the time, cloth is very expensive. So her family is, you know, making cloth and selling it to the market. And as she has learning on this, the wisdom was so impressed to her. So she practiced this, maintain her mindfulness, practice her mind, kind of like recall that death is certainty. Myself will surely will come at any time. At that time, she was still very young, like 10 or 11 years old, or maybe 14. I'm not sure what the number, but the story goes that she was very impressed. She practiced, maintained her mindfulness within herself. Whatever she do. She always thought that this is going to be her last, so she must do herself very good. Do not wasting her time with other kind of matter. So that she always maintained this for 3 years. And as time goes, when the Buddha returned to her town where she lived again, she was so happy she wanted to go listen to the Buddha in that lunchtime. But it just happened that her father said, "No, you cannot go. You must finish making this cloth first before you go and do something else." She cannot, reject or deny the request from her father. So what she did is she just hurried until she realized the time that it's noon, but she finished. So she hurried to go deliver it so she can go meet the Buddha. On her way to deliver the cloth to her customer, she passing the Buddha temple or where she resides. She looking at it. Oh, there are people, but the Buddha doesn't teach or do anything. She looking from a distance, and the Buddha just kind of like keep silent. He don't say anything, just like he is waiting for someone. When she poke herself to see how people are doing while she was passing, the Buddha nodding to her, she realized that, oh, the Buddha waiting for her is bring joy and impressing. So she, instead of going to deliver the cloth, she go directly to the Buddha. And this is when it caused the puzzle to the people around her, just like you see in the picture, but there are more in the actual story. This is the discussion between the Buddha and her. All right. Oh, Terry, you got a cat? He come to listen to? All right, that's nice. All right. Here, this is what the Buddha talked to her. He said, "Oh, where did you come from?" The lady said, "I don't know, sir." Then the Buddha asked, "Where were you going?" The lady said, "I don't know, sir." Then the Buddha asked again, "Don't you know?" The lady said, "I know, sir." Then the Buddha asked again, "Do you know?" "I don't know, sir." Do you understand what that is? What are they talking about? You just talk about she understand. It's just like between the wise people or some people that know what they're talking about, talking to each other. She was just like that. And so the people was like, you can see that the face in here. What is this lady? Why is she try to making fun of the Buddha? Then they criticize her very bad. Lady, you shouldn't talk like that to the Buddha. That's not respectable. Then the Buddha said, calm down, everyone. This lady is my daughter in the Dhamma, in the wisdom. She has trained herself very well. So let me ask her again. Why did she answer like that? So you may all know. So everyone who doesn't understand what they're talking about, so they will listen this time. So let's go back to the question again. The Buddha asked her, young lady, when I asked you, where did you came from? Why did you answer, I don't know? The lady said, the young girl said, well, master, I know that you already know that where I come from. So I think you may ask something further deeper. So I understand that you asked me where did you came from. You meant that before I came to be born as in the house of cloth seller, where did I came from before I become human and born? So I told you I don't know. Then the Buddha asked, where were you going? The lady answered, I answered I don't know because after I die, I do not know where will I go. Okay. Then the Buddha asked again, when I asked you, don't you know? Why do you said you know? The lady said, well, I know because you want that you're asking me that, do I know that I will die? Yes, I know. That's why I told you that I know, sir. Then the Buddha asked the last question. Then when I asked you, why do you know? Why did you say you don't know? I know that I will die, but I don't know when will I die. So I said, I don't know. And so after she revealing this, everyone was like, wow, this is so deep. Because then the Buddha said, I had met you 3 years ago. And what did you do after that? Well, after you taught me that death can come at any part, so I practiced myself, remind me myself on meditation that I will die, thinking of death, that will make me not being careless of my life, the way how I live, not be negligent of my life. And so whenever I meditate, my mind still very still and focused inside myself. And then the Buddha taught about this death uncertainty again to everyone and to this young lady. And thus she was able to attain the first level of enlightenment. And thus everyone as well who listened at that time are able to get, understand and find themselves the eye of truth, of wisdom as well. And so after that, yes, everyone, you thought the story goes, that's right. So if it goes like that, yes, it's happy ending every after. That's just like that, right? But the truth is not such a good like that when you watch this fairy tale in the Disney movie Princess, you know. Suddenly, after she left the Buddha and went to deliver her cloth to the customer, when she returned home, her father was very tired from work, so he slept. While she went to wake up her father, he was not aware. His hand was, moving, and it just caught to some of the machine that's making cloth, and that machine just hit on her chest, piercing through her chest, and she died instantly at that moment. But she died at young age. But because of her mind was so peaceful and happy, she was reborn in heaven instantly. And so everyone, as you can see from here, yes, of course, I hope you are not being shocked with the truth on the story. If I can answer it just end like that, yes, it's fine. But for some of us who are very sensitive to this, maybe I would not say this, but since you are very peaceful and focused, yes, the story goes and end like that. But at the very least, it taught us something, that death is uncertain, and this all can be approached to us at any time. As you can reach, as you can watch on the news, there are many accidents to the people who are very healthy, or to even those who are watching and taking care of themselves, and when some time comes, without realizing, everyone must go. And so by listening to this story can taught us something, that we should not be neglected with our life, because death can come at uncertain time. But we know one thing for certain, we know for sure that we must leave this world at some time in our life. So thus, do not waste our time. Practice ourselves mindfulness, being keeping our mind within ourselves, practice meditation, so that way we would not be careless or neglected in everything we do. And thank you, everyone. What are the 12 necklaces that I just mentioned earlier? I think you're gonna have to come watch it on tomorrow, DMEU. And will be another session on Sunday, but it will be different times. But either way, you will not miss a thing if you come join. All right. So thank you, everyone. See you again next time. Before we end today, is there anyone has questions or anything that you like to ask before we end? All right, then. I guess maybe this is the time. I would like to ask Mr. Terry to do our honor to pay respect to the monk.